Hello guys, and welcome to episode 111 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we're going to be taking the ancient city of Kintex. It's probably going to have to be in the next turn, because I don't think we can reach it this turn. There is other armies to move though, for example Milland, who I think this turn I'll use to take out the Griffin Gate. So let's go and attack that. This is going to be another battle that I fight on the battle map. So in the last episode I think we played another battle of these, and we did lose my mortis engine. I'm going to have to be careful not to do that this time around. Otherwise all things went pretty smoothly. Having the Kenrays go first towards the walls was actually a really good idea, because they soak that missile damage quite well. Gamble. I don't know why I gambled. That was a really bad idea. It was on 23. There was really no reason to. It doesn't really change much. Let's have all of our Blood Knights line up here in the center. And that's about it. We'll just start the battle. Kenrays go first. You can have the Graveguard go to the side, and then the last four Graveguard can line up behind. We can have the Vargolf run towards the wall shortly, alongside our Necromancer and the Mortis Engine. Right, so we're going to have Milland come across. Hopefully his breath attack doesn't cancel onto these dark shards. We're going to try and hit the ones in the center. Okay, the angle's a bit off there, but they're still doing a little bit of damage. Would have been better if he was lower. We're going to just ram in there with Milland and cancel the missile fire from those dark shards. My Hexrays or Kenrays didn't even take that much damage. Just invocate these Kenrays before they get up onto the wall. And I think I might also just buff them up. And we'll give them that extra attack so that they can do some damage as they get up onto the wall. Now, do I give him Red Fury? I guess we could. Okay, I've got the second line of Graveguard climbing now, which is good. The Graveguard on this side are completely uncontested. And the gates have been opened. Right, time for the first Vortex spell to come down. Oh, it's going to rip through these Blackguard and Naggarond. That did a lot of damage actually. I think I might also have him take off for another breath attack. If I could hit these Witch Owls, for example, I think that'd be pretty decent. Oh, that did a lot of damage. That was pretty beautiful. I'm going to have my Necromancer move towards the gate, because the thing I want to do is like fire a Gaze of Nagash through here. little bit of damage. Just kind of wanted to test how much damage that actually does. Give increased melee attack to all of these units. I can really start smashing to pieces these Blackguard then. 73 melee attack, that gives them. Just nuts. Time for him to take off again. This time I think I'll target the Blackguard and Nagaron. Just continuously doing loads of damage to these units on the walls. I am just going to pay attention to destroying these units that I have isolated first. Then we'll focus the ones on the ground. I mean, likelihood is that they'll probably come onto the walls anyway. Just buff them up and start slapping these Harganeth executioners a bit more. There's the never-ending wall of skeletons, just slowly but surely winning, whilst Millen just wrecks most of the troops on the walls. How have they not run away? The morale is like super high. We're completely surrounded here on the wall. Might be worth just having Millen take off and just dive into that, because his charge might just ruin them. There we go. They're gone. Okay, let's take him off again, and we'll hit the War Hydra. You can use a Spirit Leech or two. Okay, time to attack these Blackguard and Nagaron. War Hydra dying very quickly. Okay, that's the War Hydra pretty much dealt with. One more nip, and that's done. Let's go kill the dragon.
Our time is now.
Well, now we have the infantry support. I think I can get away with involving the Mortis Engine and the Vargolf. I think I'll put a Vortex onto these Cold One Knights. See how much damage that does, if any. Doesn't actually do too much damage to those guys. Buff up his melee attack and start hitting this Black Dragon really hard. Especially with the Red Fury. He's got 1028 weapon strength. Plus his attacks are poisonous, which is just overkill really. I don't think poison does more damage. Poison just causes, yeah, like negative modifiers on their opponent. Still. We're gonna win that battle regardless. Let's go kill the Hydra now. And all my infantry is pretty much unharassed over here. Let's start grouping them up so that I can hit a really nice invocation. And I may as well start bringing in the Blood Knights. I will have the Vargolf attack the Dark Shards. Just trying to kill these like big units because then maybe the rest of the units will run away. I'm a little bit worried though that Melon might get taken out here. I'm not too careful. Put a Spirit Leech onto this, and I think I might even bring in those other guys. He's actually been made into a frenzy. It's pretty crazy. Is this like just a really bad idea? I don't know. No, he's actually broken them all. Okay, well, good job. Good job, Melon. Decisive victory. Oh, I didn't even do the invocation. Silly me. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're going to get decent replenishment anyway. Nice. Much cleaner battle than before. I think my Mortis engine actually came out of that with more health than it went in. So we'll occupy Griffin Gate, and now we'll go for the next one. Leveled up. Let's get Quick Blood upgraded. And we'll go smack Unicorn Gate. Actually no, I wanted to destroy the rebels. So we'll do that. Count Ewald, he is heading north. And then we just have Bathilda, who is heading south. Right, now we got to find places to spend 40k. We'll invest it into Val's Anvil. And that Witch House there. I'm going to upgrade this Gibbet at Elisali. I'm going to upgrade Tor Corrali. And I'm going to upgrade the walls at the Shrine of Cain. Any other things I need to do? I think so. Maybe it's Slaver's Point? No? Yeah, maybe I should get the Awakened Battlefield at Granny Moot. Why not? Because we are going to try and defend that. I could potentially just kill off those rebellions until Bernard takes Vargkamp, and then when Vargkamp is taken, move Rudiger and Bernard towards the Monolith of Catan. We just need to put that one on to foster terror. And that's all done. Move on to the next turn. So, war declared between the Wood Owls and the Blue Vipers. Probably going to get a bunch of requests again to attack the Blue Vipers now. Look how much the Ulthuan is ruined though. We really have just tainted the land entirely there. What was such a serene place has not only been absolutely annihilated by chaos corruption, but now is getting annihilated by vampiric corruption. You're gonna give me more money. Not 1,000, 1,500. Yes. Give me that. Thank you very much. Okay, the sword hungers. So, you wield the power of Cain's might. The sword strikes terror in all of your enemies. On the battlefield, you reap a mighty toll as foes fall before the blade with ease. Yet, nightmares torment your soul, and sickness leeches into your lands. Perhaps it is wiser to relinquish such power. You will be weaker, feebler, but it is not a price worth paying to becalm your dreams. So, this will go up to -5 public order in all provinces, plus 5% upkeep for all units. I am really, really not wanting that, so we are going to return it. And that is that. Okay, so we've had our fun with the Sword of Cain. I'm not going to be using it anymore, mainly because I don't want those public order penalties. It's really sad that I have to give it up because of public order, but it will help me massively in the long run. So that's what we're going to do. And I think we can always like re-equip it, right? If we like go on to a person and re-equip it. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Because it is technically under our control at the Shrine of Cain. Let's just upgrade the Shrine of Cain here actually, the gallows, so that we get that little bit extra public order. Time for Millen to save the day at Tor Anrock. It's going to be a quick war to resolve, I think. Job done. We will return the captives for the cash. And I am actually going to have to give him another weapon, aren't I? Since his weapon has been taken away from him. A Sword of Strife wouldn't be a bad shout. We could also go for Fencer Blades. The extra +6 melee defense is pretty nice. It stacks up quite well. I think I'm going to go for Fencer Blades. So Millen's not as powerful as he once was, but he's still pretty strong. His Terrorgeist is anti-large, so we can kill things like War Hydras and Black Dragons quite easily still. But I am going to have to go and take Unicorn Gate now. Let's go into March. Start heading that way. Whilst Bathilda comes south, take out this agent for us. 58% chance of success. Vlad is in range to take Caron Car, so we'll go and take that. Let's fight this on the battle map. So I think I'm going to have Vlad actually climb the walls with the melee forces. No real need to take down the gates, I don't think. Not going to use the Blood Knights much anyway. I'll just tuck them in on one side. Okay, yeah, we'll just line up the infantry like so. And I'll keep her to one side just so she doesn't get shot to pieces. And that'll do. We will start the deployment, start the battle. I'm going to have Vlad climb up on the right. And the rest of them to the right of him. And those all to the left. Off we go. I'm going to have the Terrorgeists come over. They can put some breath attacks into the Dark Shards and the Hambos. And then we'll dive into them. Really good hit there. Let's get an invocation onto... I was going to say these Cairnrays, but I can't because it's on the ladder. Just go and hit those dark shards there. Okay, he's up the ladder now, so we can do it. And in he goes. Once these guys have their breath attacks refreshed,
Vlad von Carstein,
I will
join me.
take them off and use those breath attacks. I'm gonna just do it now. Let's see if we can get a nice breath attack in. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's move these to one side because they are being shot at by the towers. And I'm going to have my lady come over. She can actually do a really nice vortex spell on the walls. So we'll see if we can find a spot for one.
Bow before me.
Let's breath attack these blackguard. And we'll dive on in.
No one can stop me.
Come on, Vlad, pull your weight.
Mercy.
Any decent places for a vortex? It may be up where Vlad is. Like just here. Would not be too bad, especially with all of the units sort of coming across.
We are immortal.
Vlad von Carstein.
I mean, we could actually like get her involved in melee as well. But that has annihilated those units. Wow. I don't know why they abandoned this side and all went to the center. That was really good. Now we can smash another breath attack. Let's hit those Black Ark Corsairs with handbows, and this one can attack the Blackguard and Agarond on the ground. Great. Loads of damage done.
Victory.
I think I might have Vlad come off the wall.
Crush the breathers. We are the new order.
And he can start hitting the Blackguard and Agarond. Oh, that's victory. Would you look at that? Easy done. Invocation, please. We'll wait and do another one. And that's job done. We're in the battle there. And that's Karond Kar under our command. Really good breath attacks there from the Terrorgeists. Did help us win that quite convincingly. Also the Vortex spell, you can see she got 97 kills and she didn't even engage in melee combat, so that was pretty good. I probably could have had her engage in melee combat, honestly. Just didn't bother. Let's occupy and let's see what we got. We got vampire crypts, we got a mausoleum. I think I'm going to get rid of the mausoleum. We're going to build the gibbet and we're going to build the balefire brazier this turn. We'll put the walls where that mausoleum is. Next up, Blacklight Tower. Or I could Maybe let the province rebel, destroy the rebellion, and then go for the third province. That could be a decent idea. Third settlement, that is. Alright, let's get our vampire in here. And Isabella can go into full speed, and off she goes. Nice. So she's probably going to get there by the time we declare war on the Blue Vipers and start working our way south. Right, meanwhile, Ewald's going to be heading north. Iron Rock can get the Dark Iron Pit, that is fine. Barag Dawersbag can level up and build nothing, because I would rather have a gibbet there. Well, let's upgrade the port at Matorka. I'll also upgrade Akendorf while we're here. I can start to spend this cash a bit more liberally now because we have kind of caught up with our expenses. Will I be in range if I stay there to attack Shrine of Sotek next turn? If it matters. The garrison is relatively good. I don't think it will matter though, so we'll just continue onwards. Which army was the one that was missing the mortis engine? Wasn't Milland. I think it was Warmond, wasn't it? So I need to get the Chlorum Nagash back into this force at some point. We'll get rid of the skeleton warriors and get that after we take the Shrine of Sotek, because I do need to be in a settlement to recruit those. This turn though we are going to take the ancient city of Kintex, which is going to give us Onyx, which is quite nice. Let's fight this on the battle map. Been a little while since I've had a map layout like this, but still relatively easy to take for ourselves. I really like the lighting in all of the Dark Elf settlement maps. I just think they look really cool. Right, let's set up our inventory like so. Not sure really what I want to do with the Blood Knights. I guess we could put them here. I need to put my hex rays there as well. Let's keep these over here as well. We'll start the battle. I'll have these guys go to the right of the wall. And these guys go to the left. These lot can attack the gate. I don't want them to be ahead of the Graveguard though. Right, then we're going to have our flying units come over here. Is that tower able to hit us? Since when? That's not fair. Let's move over a bit more. I want to hit these dark shards, I think. And we are going to have the Vargeist come behind and smash into those dark shards as well. Good. Right, let's make sure we're invocating. And do singular invocations onto these Graveguard that took a bit of damage. And meanwhile, let's buff up these guys, give them that extra melee attack. And with the extra melee attack, these Vargeister can do a lot of damage.
The cattle rise against us.
And do we have another breath attack? We do. 'Cause I see a lovely target here. If he can just take off right now. Smash those guys. It's just nasty. It's just so nasty. I was hoping to invocate. I might actually have him take off. Just so that we can do an invocation on all of the flying units. Maybe give him another target. Okay. Yeah, let's dive down into the Black Ark Corsairs here with handbows. 4 chaps are the next target. Need to kill off these Blackguard as well. Let's target those. The gate open yet? Not quite. Now it is.
Summoning begins. Tonight, I fit.
Okay, time to take off. If I can get a breath attack onto those Blackguard, that would be really nice. Trying to line it up properly. I'm gonna go to the right. Okay. Hopefully this will hit nicely. Oh, that was pretty decent. Okay, I'll take it.
Mortis engine. Necromancer.
Okay, we probably need to get off the walls here with all of these guys. Seems like these Graveguard are getting very low.
Vampire Lord.
Maybe we'll have some more Graveguard with great weapons come over and help out.
Time to feast. Undeath Ascendant.
Right, surely they're all going to rout soon. Did we just knock the Death Hag like off the side of the wall?
Mortis
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what my Mortis engine's doing. That was funny. But I think that's job done.
with haste.
Okay, cool. Get all these units back together and we'll do one invocation. Might have to do another one because I didn't hit my Vargeists. Not sure we'll have time there. No, that's the end of the battle. They were gonna just about to walk off the edge, so may as well just end it. Good 150 kills for Meinrad. Not bad. And I'll take that, thank you very much. So that is... oh, obsidian. Okay, never mind. I think I said it was onyx, but it's obsidian. Carved obsidian. Gives us minus upkeep for Cairn Rays and Hex Rays. Nice. Let's get rid of the mausoleum We will build the gibbet, we will build the balefire brazier, we will build the walls. And where the mausoleum is, I guess we could get the awakened battlefield maybe. Or actually no, the vampire crypts would be the best bet.
My will alone.
Okay, he's leveled up, so now we'll go towards Quick Blood. Our necromancer. Can get Van Hal's Dance Macabre. Alright.
Be important.
Time for Bernard to make a move towards Varg camp. This is when we get to Varg camp. Notice that they have an army there. The army just destroys Bernard and then Rudiger's kind of stuck, can't do anything. That would be pretty rough. Right, I kind of want to let that rebel, but I also don't want it to rebel. If it rebels while an army isn't there, then we're screwed because the garrison's terrible. But at the same time, I don't know. That's really annoying. Like, we can't actually go in the settlement because it will be positive public order. So we'd have to like stand outside of it. Okay, we'll do that. Let it rebel next turn. It looks like we just about managed to sort out the public order here before it rebels again, which is nice. Let's upgrade the Shady Township. I'll also upgrade the Witch House. If it's not going to rebel, there's no point in upgrading the Ghost Fence. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So, I am going to leave it here. I think everything was done for this turn anyway. So, you're not going to miss anything for this turn, at least. But next turn, we're going to be heading down from the ancient city of Kintex towards the Moon Shard. And then we'll go over to Iron Spikes, to Silver Tor, and we'll head back north. I could already like head north preemptively because it looks like we're in Hellebron's recruiting a new army here. More Dark Elf battles to look forward to. But until then, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.